Okay, I don't know what happened here, but driving by I saw a trailer that appeared to be smashed. I'm assuming a tree fell on it. If you notice, all those tree branches up there are cut, freshly cut. Boy, whatever it was, it really fucked that thing up. It even took out the shed too. It had to be a tree branch. Wow. Shame to see a classic. You know, you can replace a trailer built in the last 5-10 years with one exactly the same, but wow. I don't care. These people are a little weird in this park, and they might yell at me or whatever. They don't even like people driving through, but I don't care. I'm going to get out and video this. It must have been a tree up there. Must have hung over and just... That seems like it was a pretty big branch, though. I know they're going to yell at me and tell me to get out of here. It's crazy. How could you imagine being inside when something like that happened? If you didn't die from the impact, you'd die from the heart attack afterwards. Oh, there's the culprit. You see that big tree right there? That's what did it. The phone is just being a pain in the ass today, and I can't hardly catch this guy even though he's going uphill. This guy has a motor on a trailer hooked to his bicycle, and it's badass. I don't want to freak him out too much, but I do want to show you guys. This is one of the bigger hills in Lake Isabella. It's no joke. Look at that thing. It's just climbing like it don't even care. I can gear my scooter pretty low and get it to climb pretty well, but not like that thing. He probably thinks I'm trying to pass. He has no idea I'm trying to video him. I just got to find a place to turn around now. This guy probably lives over in like Havila or Caliente or something. This is one of the biggest mountains in town, and he's having no issue getting over it. I guess I should pass him and stop this video. Oh hell, what the hell? Since we've come up here, why don't I get out and show you guys. Look at him, he's just trucking along. That thing is fucking awesome. I've thought about doing that, and I've seen it done with an electric motor before, but that guy's just got like a lawnmower, or actually more like a tiller motor, because it's, you know, got that sort of a shaft, not that sort of a shaft. But that's just like a Briggs & Stratton 4-stroke. And he's just lugging up this fucking hill like it's nothing. I think you can kind of see from where I'm at now that this is a real hill right here. Let's go ahead and give you guys a quick pan. I didn't bring my stabilizer, but we'll give you guys a quick panning shot of the valley here. That's Bodfish Canyon there. Over towards here, right on the other side of that first little mountain, is where Isabella proper begins. That's Isabella Boulevard running straight down through the center. And you can even see the dam and the lake all the way out there at the end. I need to eventually get a phone that has, or not a phone, but, well, actually there are phones that have optical zoom now. One of the Motorola's has an optical zoom you can add, but I'd rather just buy a real camera with an optical zoom. I don't use them that often. Okay, this may be the last, I've said this before, I know, but there's a very good chance that this is going to be the last, well, maybe not my last video from Lake Isabella, but I'm leaving soon. And when I leave, I don't think I'm ever coming back. At least not for many, many years. That road down there is the old, before they put the freeway in out here, Everybody had to take the old road the entire way. The freeway only covers half of the length, though. You still have to go back onto the canyon windy old road about halfway down to Bakersfield. And then there's another way out that direction, which takes you over Walker Pass out towards Ridgecrest and Mojave. Or you can go this way, which loops you back up around the mountains through Porterville, Springville, and down into Bakersfield. And the big trees are up there, the giant sequoias. Maybe, this is probably not going to happen, but maybe before I leave, I'll get one of my friends with a cheap gas car to drive me up to look at the giant sequoias. If not, it's probably going to be a few years before I can do a video of them. Or who knows, there's no telling. That's one thing I've learned, is that plans rarely go the way you want them to. Do whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. And especially this guy's a perfect example, you know. He's living on the other side of that hill, and he's not letting it, and he probably doesn't have a regular driver's license, or he can't afford a regular vehicle or the gas for one, but he's not letting that stop him. He still takes his power trailer and goes over this hill to Isabella every day. I'm running out of battery. All right, this video is really over now. You guys have got to be sick of seeing the dam by now. That's why I started out here. But this is another lake video, another dam related video, another damn lake video. Literally, another damn lake video. Speaking of the dam, there it is, auxiliary dam, and all of its damminess. I was going to say in all its glory, but there's not much glory about it when it's seeping and they need to fix it and spend a 10-12 year job working on it. Yeah, I know, wind noise again. Mostly I just wanted to come down here and take a quick shot of the lake just for documentary purposes. For one, I don't know when I'll be back, but this is the fullest. The Army Corps of Engineers, this lake can go up to 500,000 acre feet. We're at just under 360,000 acre feet, which is the limit that the Army Corps of Engineers put on the dam for safety reasons. Here's the real tricky thing. They can only let the water out at 5,500 CFS, cubic foot per second, which is what they've been doing nonstop all since before the heat waves even started. But the lake is still continuing to rise. Now at some point they're either going to have to let the lake go over that 360,000 mark, or they're going to have to increase the outflow coming out of the dam. If they increase the outflow, there's a very, very good possibility that it will wash out the road, the repair that they made a few years ago, the main road going to Bakersfield. So I know there's got to be at least a couple local residents that watch my videos, and maybe some people who are wanting to come up here for the summer. Just start planning ahead that you may have to take an alternate route. Hopefully they'll manage it all somehow. I've heard that they're going to let the dam go up higher first before they let more water out. But with the safety concerns of this dam, at some point they're going to have to put the lives and homes of hundreds of thousands of people in Bakersfield above the convenience of us here in the valley having a road. So I'm pretty sure they're going to let the road go before they take a chance of letting the dam go. And to be perfectly honest with you, I think they could fill this dam to 100% capacity and not a damn thing would happen unless we had an earthquake. I've talked about this point before. This little strip of land out here that separates the main dam, and on the other side you can see water that's the main dam. This is the auxiliary dam. That point is actually a fault line, and that fault line is the reason Split Peak is split the way it is. It's also the reason for the split over here on the hill above Bodfish going into Havilah and Caliente. And it's not responsible for the wind. I don't have any excuse for that. So I'm just going to end this. I've said everything I needed to say anyway, and I've got lunch in the car that's getting cold. Do whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. One more thing here while I'm thinking about it. This set of buildings down here that they just recently put in, from what I understand, it's going to be housing for the workers on the dam. It is right below the dam. I'm not going to get out because I'm on a freeway. I'm just not going to do that. Sorry. I know it'd make better video if I got out of the car, but I don't even want to park here, to be honest with you. We have a lot of drunks in Lake Isabella. So I'm going to get through this as quick as I can. From what I understand, they're going to use these buildings to house the workers. This used to be a mobile home and trailer park. They made everybody move out because they said it was too safe to be under the dam. But apparently it's not that unsafe if they're going to house their own workers there. I mean, what the hell? Luckily, I shouldn't complain too much. From what I understand, they did take very good care of the people who had to move. They bought them all their own mobile homes on their own property, which is awesome. Gave them, enough money to do that anyway. I'm sure some of the people just blew the money. There's, but at least they didn't pull the typical eminent domain thing and give them bare minimum price for everything and force them out anyway. And they did give them quite a bit of time to get ready, but it still seems pretty damn shady to me that you're going to say this is too unsafe for people to live under, but you're going to put your own buildings and facilities here? Really? You think the residents of the Kern River Valley are that stupid? Maybe some of them are, but most of us aren't. Now this building is pretty awesome. That's going to be the new Forest Service building, from what I understand. Or maybe it's just going to be the administrative building for the dam project. Either way, they're putting it together really quick. All this has gone up in like a month. And I'll be anxious to see what it looks like when it's done. By the time I ever come back through here, if I do, it should definitely be done by then. Okay, really ending this video now.